smilejos67, welcoming you back with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, and look! I made it! Not only up on the lower one, but I managed to jump onto the higher one. Brilliant! So I should have been reading the mail. Never mind, and what a magnificent view! Oh, it's raining. Only just started raining in the last minute. But anyway, I'm not going to stay here because, as I mentioned in the last episode, I said Morrowind is open, which means Vvardenfell, because it's the anniversary of the release of the Morrowind DLC for Elder Scrolls Online, which means I can go to Island of Vvardenfell, and so I shall go over there and let's go. Vivec then is where I'm going to go, and hopefully the weather's a bit better there. But we won't know there until I actually get there. So let's have a look. Yes. Here we are. Let's see we can go to Vivec and do whatever quest is there. Can I just choose the horse? Speed seems to indicate I might be on it.
Please, Vivec!
Did you see that? I did. And there he is, there he is.
I have another task for you, Outlander.
Excellent!
The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it.
You're losing divine energy? How's that possible?
To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Levol's ancestor warned us about.
You think an enemy is responsible for your energy loss?
Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can.
I'll talk to Archcanon Tarvis.
My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
I'm not sure Archcanon Tarvis shares your assessment of me.
Yes. While Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
What do you mean your divine energy has diminished?
I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me.
Do you think you're in danger?
I care little for my own safety, but my people are another matter. Without my power to stop it, the moonlit will crash into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. And that would be just the start of Vvardenfell's woes.
I don't even think there's hundreds in the whole city. You suspect the affliction isn't natural. Yes, he said that.
At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who, before
you lose all your power?
Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
What does the rest of the tribunal think about this? You know, Sophus still looked, had a problem the last time I was there, and Alexa I haven't even met. And she's the one the most easily accessible, because I believe she's in Deshan at the tribunal temple, where I in fact have just come from. Yes. Never mind. What does the rest of the tribunal think about all this?
They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity. But so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sophocele...
What about Sophocele?
My brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. We always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Well, the last time I was talked to Sophocele, it was a shadow sort of masquerading as tending to be him. Yes. Okay. We're going to talk to Archcanon Tarvis. It's a bit slower now than that. I ran really fast up that stairs because I actually had the speed of the mount. And I wonder if I should actually change it. Mount. This will be a bit of fun, won't it? Yes. Like a little glass swimmer. Probably suitable for the land of Morrowind. Ranging. Volcanic directly in the back line. And up behind. There's offices around here. Ah, there he is. Archcanon Tarvis.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotage the divination... No. I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault that things are... difficult.
By difficult, you mean Lord Vivec's loss of power?
How do you know about... Lord Vivec told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Lord Vivec said you might need help investigating the source of the problem.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work. And the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies. Bolmora, Aldrin, and Berelzar's tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites.
Tell me more about those locations before I head out.
I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivec City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each location. Lord Vivec thinks you're the best one for that job. I hope he's right.
He's divine! Of course he's right. Sort of a limited divinity, more like some super being, more like a divinity of the ranks of, let's say, the Norse gods or the Greek gods or, you know, that sort of things. You know, they can die. Not as an omnipotent god, they're all limited. Super being. Angel. Super angel. Archangel. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, can you tell me anything about Vvardenfell's tower?
I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Berelzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivec's affliction, but they're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy.
What can you tell me about Balmora?
House Redoran controls the town and nearby mines. House Halalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries, and see what you can learn.
I think I've been to the Balmora mines. What kind of cult are we talking about?
I have no idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places. The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation.
What do you know about Aldron?
Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivec. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover.
Is there anything else I should know?
I traced tendrils of Vivec's energy to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry. Just don't discuss Lord Vivec's condition with anyone. We don't want to start a panic. If anything changes here, I'll contact you.
And you'll be able to do that magically? Yes, because I've seen that done before. Excellent, well done. So, where are we off to first? Yes, exit out the door. What about the rain? What? Tale of Bardal. Let's have a look. By Amila Drow's Pedagogy. It's teaching. Hearken, young ones, and I'll tell you a tale. A long, long time ago, Shigareth grew bored, which is a very dangerous thing to happen to a Daedric prince of madness. Oh, Shigareth is such fun! As is true of all, can sometimes be fatal fun. As is true of all the House of Troubles, he held no love in his heart, and he did something very cruel. He took a mighty rock from the void that surrounds us and flung it far, far, far towards noon. As Shigareth didn't much care. Now, Shigareth didn't much care with this large rock would help, or what chaos it would cause. He simply wanted to see what it would do. And, here we go. You guys can have a read of that. And I shall read it at another point, and I'm about to... There. Adventurers wanted. Started the call for aid. Due to the volume of requests for aid from our local citizens, a system of broken jobs between those in need and those willing to help has been established. She knelt down in the Hall of Justice for information. But I'm not going to do that now. Anyway, let's go. Jump. Divine Inquiries. Map. Where in the world are we going? Vvardenfell. What's over there? I've not been anywhere near.
I need a break.
Balmora, where I have been. And I've been at Aldron before. Okay, I think what I'll first do is go. I shall jump there and call that an end of this episode. That's what I'm going to do. This way to the Way Shrine. And the Gua. And it was raining the Shan when I left, and it was raining here. Is it raining across the whole world? Anyway, here I am in Balmora, and somewhere over there is where I need to go. So, hey, let's turn around and get into the sun. This is smilejos67 signing off with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis. Pretty well.